how to blur the boundaries between waste and non-waste through the interaction of installations to better understand ourselves and our place in the world. That's the question this project is trying to search about. As we all know, waste is widely interpreted in various fields, but most of the time, it is placed in a negative context, which seems to have become a mindset. Perceiving an object involves how that object is perceived. We might like them, admire them, hate them, and so on. In perceiving waste in this way or that, we take a position upon them, which in turn gives us a position. Therefore, perceiving waste in a different perspective and starting thought as it emerges from life in the material world is an important way of re-examining the human self. Placing waste at the intersection of culture, material, subjective consciousness, and spirit, this project aims to open up alternative ways of making sense of waste through installation interaction, further enlighten how waste has us looking sideways at our material relations, at our ecologies, and at ourselves. I plan to use 3 installations as my final outcome. Waste is a verb. Waste is everything. Everything is projections. Combining with the concept of 3 realms of then to express the main idea in layers. The first installation, waste is a verb, is a magnetic interactive installation. The audience need to place 3 different types of so-called waste with different properties closer to where they think the waste or non-waste is. A series of different banana peels, plastic bags, and plastic glomerates, representing the 3 types of waste that are non-artificial, artificial, and man and nature co-create. The process of participating in the interaction helps the audience feel the blurred boundary between waste and non-waste. What makes waste become waste does not depend on its physical structure, but on the structure of people's intentions. However, the way people view things is highly subjective and variable. Therefore, waste is not a physical object, but a verb. Returning waste to its essential object properties, it will not be hard to find that the existence of waste is more like a strange product of arbitrary social categorizations. Waste is only a concept in the human context formed by repeated indoctrination. Seeing waste as waste and the things as right as wrong is diluted by appearances, a belief in things that exist outside the mind. This is the first realm of seeing waste. As for the visual elements, I used the visual field of the human eye and the color and shape of the photoreceptor, which is related to the concept of the human gaze. The name of the second installation is Waste is Everything. The concept is, through thousands of times, all wastes from the human perspectives, whether living or non-living, natural or artificial, degradable or non-degradable, will eventually be decomposed into small particles and dust at the physical level by all kinds of natural forces. Afterwards, they will continue to exist in different forms, in different and fantastic collision reactions. matters will not disappear or emerge. They become a part of nature, a part of lives. If waste exists, everything is composed of countless waste. Not clinging to waste is waste. It is the realization that there is nothing outside the mind. In this part, I plan to make an hourglass. The outer surface of the hourglass is an irregular section from large to small, representing the process of destruction and reorganization. The filling material inside is volcanic ash. This is because fire endows and merges all things. The wind deconstructs them, and further new life will be born again from the ashes. The third installation is everything is projections. Like waste exists objectively and does not exist subjectively, everything is neither empty nor exists. What we see is the projection of our mind. Seeking truth in falsehood is an unrealistic delusion, which traps us in all kinds of pain. At this point, seeing waste as waste is a complete belief that there is nothing outside the mind. It is the enlightenment and the liberation of life. According to this concept, I will install 3 breathing lights at the bottom of the hemispherical device. They will turn on and off, respectively, projecting the natural irregular volcanic stone in the middle of the inside of the hemispherical shell. Changing projections are seen in changing perspectives. The hemispherical shell is planned to be 3D printed. I may try to cover it with different materials as semi-transparent paper, and the volcanic stones may be combined with wastes in physical. That's everything. Thanks for watching.